Everyone, so it's time for another impromptu video. You might see this bed is dirty because I decided to put my makeup on this bed and there's also dog hair, so ignore that. This is obviously not my normal setup. It's a very impromptu video. I needed something to film and I felt like I needed to film, but it's like 10 o'clock at night and my lighting's not good right now, obviously. But I feel like I needed to film something, and I don't think I've done this video yet. If I have, it's been months. I might have like shown my collection, but this is going to be me showing you the blushes that I sometimes use or don't use at all, and decluttering them. I'll be decluttering some of these blushes you don't see pictured are the ones that I use the most often, like my Milani Luminoso, my CoverGirl Peach Punch blush. I have a Pacifica Beauty blush that I've been really getting into. It's a duo. It's Beaming and Tenderhearted, and I think there's one more. I can't think of it right now. That's in my filming room. So these are just going to be the ones that I don't use too often. Some of them I did use for a really long time and I got a lot of use out of, but for one reason or another I did stop using. So we're going to be going through them and talking about them. So I love blush, but it's not something I buy often because my face products like bronzer, highlight, stuff like that, also concealer and foundation, I tend to stick with one thing or not go out of two. You know what I'm saying? I don't tend to go reach out for more than a few different ones. So it's not something I collect. Lipsticks I collect a lot of. Eyeshadow I collect a lot of. I don't collect a lot of blush. So I also don't have one of my cream blushes is Flower Beauty and Nectar. That's a blush that I do use pretty often for a cream blush. So it's also in the other room. So that's what we're going to be doing. So sorry if I'm like shifting. I was filming at my desk, but it's so dirty and crowded over there, so I decided to move on over here, and let's just go ahead and start with it. We have this NYX blush. Sorry, my dog, like, her nails are like so long that they clickety-clack on things, so. There's my dog in our dirty room. Anyways, back to what I was doing. My NYX Pink the Town, that's the name of it. High definition blush. Okay. I couldn't remember like what like line it was. It's high definition in Pink the Town. I did get a lot. This is super pigmented. Okay, can I open this or not? I'm using my left hand, sorry. Okay. You want to open? Okay, I'll be right back. This was super hard to open for no good reason. It's a very pretty peachy pink blush. It's mostly peachy. It does come on the skin as matte. Even though it does have like little bits of glitter in there, it does come on the skin as matte. It's very pigmented, very pretty. I don't find myself reaching for NYX things that often. I can't remember how much this was. I don't think it was too expensive. But because it is a good blush and I do use it sometimes when I want a little bit more peach, I will keep this. NYX doesn't really speak to me for whatever reason, so. Okay, so Well, this is super dirty. I used to use this a lot, and I don't know why, because I know a lot of people are like, I love these blushes, they're so good. I don't like them. This is in the shade of Rosé Champagne. It's a very, honestly, when I put it on, it looks like I have beige shimmer on my face. It's not really a blush. Their other one, Coral or something like that. I don't know. I don't like these blushes. I don't like them at all. The Color Icon blushes, no thanks. Wet n Wild, I don't support them anymore. I think we all know what went on with them. If not, there's other influencers that talk about it. I don't use them on my channel, really. And I don't like these blushes. I think the reason why I said I used to like them is because I wanted to feel like I did. I wanted to be one of those, like, yeah, they're really great. But they're really not. I don't know why people like them. Maybe I got a few duds, but I don't like mine. I did have their coral one. Don't know what happened to it. And then their one that's like apricot or something. That one was kind of okay, but like honestly, nothing to write home about. So this one is going away. So now we have an e.l.f. blush palette. I don't know, like, it just says blush palette, so yeah, it doesn't have a name, does it? Just light. so I guess for light tones, light skin tones. I don't remember why I got this. I think I was just starting out makeup and I heard e.l.f. was great, and honestly, I don't like this. I used it maybe 3 times. The pinks are very, very pink. They're too pigmented. I don't know why that's in there. I don't see that as a blush. It's more of like a bronzer in my opinion. I don't like this. It's super powdery. Some of them are just, they're chalky, too pigmented. I don't like them, so I'm getting rid of them. It's about time. I'm never going to get use out of this, so bye-bye. And next is this Profusion 6 shade blush palette in... Okay, it does not say. Okay, I don't know. It looks like this. I will be keeping it because that is gorgeous. And they make a very good sheen. That one is also very pretty. It's like a deeper mauve shade. That's really pretty. It's not something that I use often, but it is really good, so I will be keeping this. So these are okay. Next thing is this. They're all dirty, okay? It's the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush in nude. It's very matte. So if you are someone who's very dry, I wouldn't recommend this. And it is a pinky nude. It's very pretty. It is very soft. And it does have a lot of pigment, so I will be keeping that. I do like it. This Essence Mosaic blush. It gives you like a very nice pinky. It comes off more. Let me just swirl it around and show you that right there. It does give you like a little bit of a shiny sheerness. I don't know if that makes sense. It is kind of pinky on the cheeks. I've noticed that it's more sheer than anything, than it does have color, but it is really good. It's only a few dollars, so I will be keeping that. Wet n Wild Color Icon Baked Blushes. I do like the Wet n Wild Baked Blushes. As you can tell, I used it to the bone, and the packaging fell apart. They have shitty packaging. This is in Hummingbird Height. I am actually keeping this. This is one of the few blushes that I like from them. It's like a peachy gold. I know that some people didn't like them. I think that it makes my cheeks look very just bronzy. Not bronzy. Like a nice peachy shimmer to it. Very glow-like is what I'm trying to say. And it looks very pretty, so I will be keeping it. I'm sorry, I'm not that great at talking about shades and stuff, and if this mess is bothering you, don't worry, this needs cleaned anyway, so after this video I am ripping it off and I'm doing laundry. So next up is this Besame Cosmetics blush in Sweet Pink. Besame makes like vintage style makeup, replicated after past makeup. It's a very nice blush. Expensive for what it was. It's $24. Yeah. It's a very pale pink. It's a very girly pale pink. How pink it is isn't coming off on camera, but it is very soft. That looks just white. It's not white. It does definitely have like a pinkness to it. It did have a really cute design in the pan, kind of like what's on the here was in there. I think it was expensive for what it was, honestly, but it is good. You have to really want like the vintage makeup style, but I do think it's a good blush, and I will be keeping it because I do occasionally use it just to like branch out and use different products. Now these are both super small. This is an Ulta blush. It's super old. It's Ulta Cheat Color. I can't even. It's so dirty and glow. That's what it's in, and it's in a very nude, slightly shimmer blush. There's nothing exciting about it, so I will be getting rid of it. I think it was just handed down to me, which is why I have it. Honestly, I didn't buy this, but I will be getting rid of it. This is a Pacifica blush in Wild Rose. It looks very dark and shimmery, and it's actually very sheer. It's like a wash of this color, and like some of the shimmer. It's very pretty. I haven't used it very much just because that's not my particular shade. I think I will give this a go because it does look intriguing, but if I don't, I will get rid of it and I will let you know if I do in future videos. So, and then we have this e.l.f. cream to powder blush. This is in the shade, what shade was this? Soft peach. It's a very peachy color. It's a cream, you dab it on your cheeks and it turns into like a powder formula. I know some people don't like it. I actually really like it. You just need a very, very light hand with it, and it's a huge pot. So I will be keeping it because I do like cream blush. Then we have this other girl just blushing blush in the shade Just Natural. I love it. It's a very natural pink blush. A lot of these are the same tones. I can open it. Yes. So if you can't tell, it's a very nude pink. It's very soft. It's not too matte. There's no shimmer in it, but it's not like, it doesn't exaggerate your features. It doesn't cling to your skin. It's just very beautiful. So I am keeping this one. I know this looks so dirty. The light is making it look dirtier than it is. It is dirty, and I will be cleaning it, but don't worry, it's not as dirty as it looks on camera. But yeah. So these are the blushes that I'm keeping, and I'm getting rid of 3, which isn't a whole lot, but to be fair, I don't think I would have gotten rid of them if I didn't do this video, and it really pushed me to do it, so I will be getting rid of them. I have this little box in front of me that I just toss things into that's trash that I'm getting rid of. If it's stuff that I think, because some of these are really old, because I did a lipstick video before this, if it's stuff that's really old, I will throw it away. If it's something that I think someone might be interested in that's not too used, I will give it away. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go, and sorry about, again, the quality of this video. Like I said, this is not my normal setup, but nonetheless, I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm tired, I need to go, but yeah, bye guys.